Nigeria this or Nigeria that. Me, I'm telling people here that Nigeria, you know that Facebook account, it says this animal is already dead, but he doesn't know, it just does not know it yet. This is exactly the situation Nigeria is. Nigeria is dead, but just that Nigeria do not know. Nigerians do not know it yet. They have not. They don't know that because it's dead already.
Or they are finding it difficult.
They don't know.
It's like they don't want to accept that.
They don't.
They don't know.
It might be that they don't want to accept it that the country is already dead, because at the end of the day, you're right. You're right. This is a good angle. So
because I have seen people who tell you normal say this country no normal. Okay.
Yes.
But when you tell them that this country, this Nigeria that you think is dead. This one is just a caricature of it. They don't want to accept that, to say, okay, we know that
they don't want to accept it.
They don't make sense. But it's not dead. It's not dead in Jesus' name. Those are people who are living in denial. Now they say, no, it's not dead in Jesus' name. But you're lying to yourself.
Yes, exactly. So money makes the world go round. As Nigeria is now, there is no longer any money coming in, or very little money is coming in. So they are now resorting to printing money or borrowing, or even taking money from the foreign reserve and all that. But all those things is just let's say somebody who is hungry.
That it's still not dead. That be okay. We'll see.
That is it. All these foreign countries that are running away and the ones who no agree that refuse to come and give their money, they saw something. That is why they're not coming. Just as you said, even if Naleg where the Siemens where they do that what's it called deal in Germany. By now, even if Naleg, they're supposed to in Nigeria. No, what people do recently.
He came back, still died. Till now, the Siemens never reached Nigeria.
They never reach. He go Tinubu go Qatar. Still now, we have not seen any Qatari. So what is going on? They know something that Nigerians do not want to accept.
Get to from the shape they will face.
That is one thing. That is one thing, my brother. Yeah. So that is the thing. These guys are seeing something. So which means it will get to a time where they will not be able to pay these soldiers that they are, because when people come out now, Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, they send the soldiers to kill everybody. It will get to a time when even those soldiers cannot be paid. So let me see them let me see them who they will send. So me, I'm not worried at all when you see all these things. I want you to continue doing what you're doing, to continue enlightening people, to get people ready, because now it is people like you, as you are enlightening others, that is when people will understand that, hey, something is up. Let us do something right now and not waste this opportunity. So carry on doing what you're doing. I really appreciate it.
As well, okay? And you should also calling, because it seems like these days now, I know some people would like to call in when they have so much crowd so that they can have a lot of people hear what they're saying. It doesn't matter these days. I advise everybody to keep trying in, even if it is the afternoon. A good thing about it is that you don't even have to speak on what I just said. There may be something that is on your mind that you've always wanted to say. It may be a program of 4 days ago. So if it is in the afternoon, you want to express yourself, right? You can call in and come in and say, you know what, my program on last week Sunday, you said something, I have this, and I've been waiting to say it. Because these days, people shouldn't wait till the time it is too so jammed together and they're like, I've always wanted to say something, I forgot. But thank you, Ifeanyi, though, right? You have a good one yourself, okay?
Okay, I know, Wale.
God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Now, I do have another caller here. Hello.
Idun General.
Baba.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. How are you, Baba?
Fine. Michael from Turkey.
I know. Did you say Michael? Because I kept that face, and I know you are calling him from Turkey, or somehow. What?
From Turkey. That's me. That's the same guy now.
Baba, how are you today, Mama?
You know, say me my own afternoon time. I will just target this time. You know.
I mean, it's easier now where you can have your voice, you know. It doesn't have to be at night. That is so busy. Yeah. Go on, Baba.
Nigeria. I don't even know what was. Is it that they've refused to pay the minimum wage or they are deliberating on it? I don't understand.
They are deliberating on it.
But all the evidence is saying that these people can afford it.
Yes, they can.
So what is the excuse? What's the excuse these guys are doing?
I know. They are saying that they can, doesn't mean that they have to. Okay, people should learn how to live with 60,000 and live within their means. You know, that's their solution.
Even though other nations are receiving over, if we use the exchange rate, they're receiving like over 100K, 150K,
400K, 700,000. There are countries whose minimum wage is like up to 700,000 naira.
In the same Africa.
In that same Africa. Go to what do you call it? Egypt, Tunisia. Most of these northern African countries actually have a good pay. But I mean, I wouldn't want to kind of compare them, but we just have to. In this instance, where their own money, you see in Africa, you see African countries paying as much as $350 when you convert their monies, right? And then Nigeria is paying $20. Like, what the hell? $20 minimum wage. Well, it is what it is, mommy.
So when are we actually going to go after these guys? Because I seriously don't understand how people will just be receiving $28 or relaxed in one. Everything is almost as if we don't even care. People are suffering, people are paid, but I don't see us caring enough to change
anything.
anything.
Are very funny. See, we are funny too, right? You know, you see them like you see those dogs. You see a dog that is all these tiny dogs that are so aggressive. Wah, 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 like
exactly.
That. And then once you get closer to them or you release them to the other dog, and they're just like, that's how Nigerians are. Okay. They will tell you, in fact, they are willing to fight with you on social media. Okay.
Exactly.
In their way of trying to give excuse for these rogues, right? Now, when they see the rogues one-on-one, oh my God, they are like as weak as they can be. So which simply means that they have energy to drag and fight people like you, asking them to demand for what is right. And when they see the people who are dealing with them and respond back, it is typical.
I really hope, you know, I'm looking forward to this Yoruba Union thing, because in my own mind, my dream is that we should form one large southern bloc. That's why I'm always having issue with this, my brothers, Biafra. We cannot be fighting among ourselves and say we want to bring Oduduwa to join us. Because if we form a southern bloc, one full large bloc, it will be easy to dismantle the nation. Remember what happened? You remember what happened in N9tr? Everybody was united, Yoruba, Igbo, everybody. You know, we went after the government. But the moment they just threw in that, hey, they are destroying Lagos asset. So that division, we need to bridge it. Once we bridge
it, our best and hope people can be consistent enough to continue to handle their own emotions when conversations like this pop up, right? It's not that we are going to feel hot today, we're going to be cold tomorrow, imbalance and all of that. So the division will never be bridged.
Because I just have that dream. Maybe I'm the only one that is looking at it. But me, I know that if we have one southern bloc and both of us, Yoruba nation, Biafra, we both march into United Nations, and whoever wants to march to their office and say, this is what we want. Nobody in that Nigeria can stop. Even our politicians, they can't stop us.
You want me to tell you something, Michael? There's something that people need to understand. I love the idea of the Southern. I think we've promoted that on this platform a few times too. Southern solidarity, coming together of shared common objectives, aim and objectives and all that. Not necessarily having to come together to form a country per se, right? Or in a place whereby we can individually defend our individual regions against what we call the pretty much like a state-sponsored backwardness of thing against us, kind of. It's like, premeditated and all that, right? But the thing people need to know is that whatever our people are facing right now, whether in Yoruba land or in Igbo land, okay, none of this is happening without the express approval and consent of those who were supposed to be politically representing us. Do you understand that now? So, and there is no amount of protest of anything at all that is going to ever change that. They won't. But here is my own proposal, which I am actually looking forward to a day I'll be able to stand in front of everyone and say, yes, it's time. Let's do it now. Is the fact that we need an homegrown movement, a very powerful one, that is well connected to the grassroots, that the people are not just seen as another means of people taking advantage of them. No, they will see themselves in that kind of movement, right? We need to get rid of those who are representing the Igbo people in the Project Nigeria. We need to end the reign and existence of those who are representing the Yorubas in the Project Nigeria. And we encourage same for everybody from every other part of Nigeria, right? To strive to end and eliminate all of those who are parading themselves as your leaders from your parts. These are weak men, and weak men don't make great country. Weak men make great countries by weakening their own people for their own selfish interests. Sure, you get. So I am a member of Yoruba Union, a union of Yorubas, and the friends of Yorubas who are coming together, and we are working on something that once all of this come to fruition, I can actually put it, I can swear on my life that the moment we get the signal, we will get rid of every goddamn person that is parading himself as political leader or political this or whatever. We will strip them of that power. We empty them. Now, by changing this leadership of our place, it's a bit closer. It's going to take us a little bit closer to either the regional autonomy or an outright independent region, independent Yoruba land. You see, me, I do not kind of fancy that we know those who are enabling Nigeria to do this to us. In the name of governors, senators, the name of chairmen and the rest of them, right? These are people who allow Nigeria to do this to us because they are benefiting. We will get rid of them. But for now, let's keep educating ourselves until that time. It won't be long ago. That is my own theory of saying, do we want to break away from Nigeria? The first people we should break away from are those who are parading themselves as governors, senators, reps, chairmen, traditional rulers, religious leaders from every part of our region. We need to neutralize them. We need to take power away from them.
It's going to be almost impossible.
Nigeria. That's my view, and it's going to happen.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be almost impossible because they have Abuja there. They have Abuja. These guys hide under the umbrella of Abuja. That is why somebody from Abuja can go to Imo State and say, "This guy is your governor," if he likes.
And there's nothing you can do.
So that is where the issue is. That Abuja, for me, I just believe if we remove Abuja, all these our politicians will be very weak.
We won't remove Abuja, Baba. We won't remove Abuja. We will remove ourselves from the Abuja. That's what we'll do. Okay? Majority of them, like you said, once they commit all of their criminality in their region, they run to Abuja. And then they send their soldiers, policemen to guide them and lead them back to the place they've committed atrocity, because so that people can't touch them. We will detach ourselves from that Abuja. We will not go to that Abuja. But first thing first, we must end the reign of the criminals who continue to lead us to Abuja. That's my own theory. I'm saying this publicly because one day when I go see my picture on top of your screens, if you call me terrorist, if you call me anything, I promise you, I promise you, it will be real. But that is what we are cooking now. We are cooking it now, but that time is coming.
That means your ideology is quite similar to our brother Ekpa now. Ekpa
is not. No, it's not. It's not. Don't compare me to Ekpa at all. Okay, Ekpa says he's a freedom fighter. I'm not. All right.
No, I know. But
my own is that if the people are ready, right, we will know, and I will be part of it. I'm not going to fight for anybody. I'm not leading any fight for. Ekpa says he's a fight. I mean, he's a freedom fighter. I'm not. Let's be very clear.
No. I'm not even saying you are a freedom fighter. I'm saying his ideology is to delegitimize the governors, which means take the power from them.
Yeah.
So for example now, if Ekpa gives an order, hey, I want 15 days lockdown or so and so, people will gladly obey. And that's the same thing Nnamdi Kanu had. Nobody obeyed any governor or anything. So that's what I'm saying. Your ideology is quite.
I am not looking for that, to be honest, too, so that I don't want to give a wrong impression. No. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure you get. But I am not somebody who wants to give orders. I do not want to lead. What I'm saying is that, you see, my ideology is an idea whereby when you take the power, no, hang on. I know about the governors in Yoruba land, for example. Do you understand? So when you want to take power away from them, I do not feel like doing that violently. You get that now? So that's why, like, I'm not looking to give up. I'm looking for, and it's already ongoing though, right? So I'm looking for a situation whereby more educated, more enlightened people, right, will understand that, yes, for us to actually be free, the first is to go after those who are holding the leash. Nigeria is not the one holding us down. It is those who are supposed to fight for us in Nigeria that are actually using us as a bait. Now, the theory is to see that not only that they kind of all of them will go rid of them in that region, right? By all whatever means, not violently though, right? I can't say that publicly. You get what I mean? But the people have to do it themselves. I'm not talking about putting together. No, I don't want to put people together. I want people themselves, right, to become those, right, that are actually going to be enlightened and empowered enough to go after these guys. Just watch it out. You know what I mean? But Ekpa, Mazi, they are on a different pedestal, and I don't want to put myself there. Do you get that now? So that you can't be like, I don't know, like undermining what these guys are doing. Because that's not what I have in mind.
I'm not even saying you are necessarily being like that. I'm just saying your ideology is similar.
Okay.
Take the power away from governors. Exactly. In part, not violently, not giving orders.
I get it.
But the idea,
because those ones are like, so me, I am just a teacher. So I do not look forward to see somebody like obey order from me. So I don't want to overrate myself. Okay, you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, who knows? You see, when I said I could be put out for as a terrorist, is because you see my idea and my ideology, right? The moment it begins to manifest, it's going to rattle a lot of them without shooting a gun. And you know, Nigeria is a place where they just have to give a dog bad name just to hang it, right? So you may wake up one morning and say, oh, the brain behind all these things we are witnessing now is this guy, is a terrorist. You know now? That's what I'm just saying it. You know, I'm just saying that because when it starts, God help us. Michael, thank you so much, okay, for this morning.
All right.
You have a good one. Nice one. So again, there are, you know, there are those who have we have different callings. Me, I kind of want to write my name in an like indelible sort of a mark right? Or indelible pen, kind of, right? And I want to do that as somebody who not only encouraged the political consciousness of the people, but at the same time, he was able to actually drive a kind of movement, right? A movement of the people themselves, that people would do what, when they look back, they will be like, oh, man, we actually thought this is impossible. How come we never, a move that can make those who are fond of, spilling blood and killing innocent people and the rest of that to keep Nigeria one, never to see us coming. I am trying to see how we can now weaponize the atrocities they have committed against us, channel the energy and break free. The first set of people we have to break free from are those criminal governors and their sponsors, all of the traditional rulers and their deceits, as well as every other structure associated that has kept this criminal enterprise going. When we break ourselves away from those who are holding us down for Nigeria, we can break ourselves away from Nigeria. Practically, I don't have to make any sense to you. Do you understand? I am somebody to watch out for. And the people I am actually associated with. We are people to watch out for. A year, 2 years, 10 years, you can laugh now. I am somebody that